In a not-so-surprising development, the founder of Students for Trump pleaded guilty on Tuesday to running a scam. Now, in this scam, he posed as a lawyer and gave legal advice. That did not go well. Now, as obvious, now the man's name is John Lambert, and he's a 23-year-old Trump supporter. And what he did is that he had created, not allegedly, because he had already been proven that he had done this, he created a website for a fake law firm, a fake website for a fake law firm called Pope and Dunn. Going by the name of Eric Pope, a graduate of NYU Law School with a finance degree from the University of Pennsylvania, that's Wharton, and 15 years of experience in corporate and patent law. Now, this is according to prosecutors. Now, in reality, he held none of those qualifications. It was a complete and total fabrication. Again, he doesn't have 15 years of experience in corporate and patent law. He's only 23. That would make him, what, a college, getting into college, or getting out of college at 8 years old. Ridiculous, right? Now, in Manhattan federal court, he admitted that he engaged in this scheme to take money from people with fees, in fees, with an accomplice who was so far not identified. Now, that same co-conspirator had given details in their scheme, which began at the end of the 2016 election. Now, the duo set up a phone spoofing service that listed their number in the New York area and created this fake law firm. Now, on the website, it said, Pope and Dunn have been known as a leading firm for innovation and traditional efficiency for decades. Now, on that website, it also listed numerous fake attorneys with non-existent credentials. Pope was billed as a graduate of Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania, the same school as Donald Trump, by the way, and NYU. He is sought after, according to the website, for his experience with financial and corporate matters due to his ability to mitigate legal scenarios while keeping the growth of his client's business a focal point. Wonderful. Now, an investigation, of course, found that some of these fake bios had been copied and pasted from real lawyers at a real law firm, New York firm Cravath, Swaine, and Moore, according to the New York Law Journal. So how successful were they at being able to get money from people who, that they were able to swindle? Well, prosecutors say that one client had emptied his retirement account to pay Lambert more than $10,000 for help with a credit reporting agency before Lambert had stopped replying to his emails. So this guy literally lost his retirement to this scam artist, $10,000. In total, prosecutors said the scheme brought in more than $50,000 from clients that were bilked by Lambert. So now these are bad people. These are terrible people, Lambert and his co-conspirators. And actually, one of the guys was Farstein, though I don't remember his first name. But he also co-created, Farstein co-created Students for Trump. So that's what he was doing while he was also scamming people out of their money. So it's almost as if he wanted to take after Donald Trump. But is there any shock, right, that these are the same people that flocked to Donald Trump? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's a coincidence at all. Donald Trump himself ran a fake university and a fake charity that they were forced to shut down. Regulators shut down both because they were scamming donors out of their money. And students as well. So this guy looks at that and goes, oh no, I'm going to do that. That's my guy. Though, of course, the only difference between Donald Trump and this, this scam artist, right, is that they're not rich. So, and look, when you're rich, there is a two-tiered justice system in which you don't get in trouble if you have lots of money. Donald Trump's never faced any consequences for any of his scams. Oh, he gets a fine. That's so, that hurts, man. It hurts. Slap on the wrist. Now, Lambert could face some serious, jail time, 21 months in prison. Now, Lambert had pleaded guilty to wire fraud and conspiracy. That is something the president, by the way, might have also done. Now, under his plea deal, he will not appeal a sentence that is 21 months or less in prison, and also agreed to forfeit $46,654. So a lot of that money is going to end up going back to his victims. Now, following the plea deal, Manhattan U.S. Attorney Jeffrey Berman said this, and I love this, quote, John Lambert represented himself to clients as a prominent New York attorney with a law degree from an elite law school. But Lambert's de facto career was one of a grifter. He had never been to law school and certainly wasn't an attorney. Today, Lambert admitted to his crimes and faces time in prison for his misdeeds. Grifter. That is exactly the word that I would use. And that's who these people are. And again, one grifter just happened to be attracted to Donald Trump and his campaign. Gee, I wonder why. Could it be that birds of a feather often flock together? Or, I guess, grifters of a feather grift together? He's not the only one. So the two guys that created this group, by the way, it's Students for Trump, which, by the way, they're like, oh, no, we don't have anything to do with this guy anymore. He was your founder. Yeah, but we kicked him out after he got arrested. Oh, okay, well, that's what happened. Right. Now, look, before he got in trouble, before he got arrested, he was actually quite involved with the Trump campaign. He, for one, shook hands with future Attorney General Jeff Sessions. He had campaigned for Donald Trump, went on TV, did a lot of defense of Donald Trump, campaigning for him, even met with him. Now, the Trump campaign says, oh, what? Who? Lambert? Who? I don't know this guy. No, they met together. The Daily Beast had reported that Lambert and members of the group had attended Donald Trump's invite-only election night party at the Midtown Hilton in New York. These people were deeply tied in with Donald Trump's campaign, all while running this scam on the side. I mean, there are two kinds of people that throw in with Donald Trump. There are people that are scammers, and there are those that are waiting to be scammed. There are mega guys that are watching. Just think for a minute. Which one are you? Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.